Hello everyone, it's me, E63. So with the first act of 2025 coming to an end, I officially have finished playing and completed 20 video games. Well, I only have 100% 3 video games, but I finished completing and finishing 20 video games. And if you want to know how was I able to do it, well, first off, let me tell you the games I finished. I finished Anger Food, that's 1, then Angry Video Gamer 1, that's 2, Angry Video Gamer 2, the sequel, that's 3, and no, that's last year. I'm talking about 2025. Then Battle Block, which is 4, and then Braid, which was 5, Anniversary Edition, and then the Big Catch I did play. I guess this kind of, does it count? No, no, I don't think it doesn't count. And then Castlevania, I finished 2 Castlevanias, which is, hold on, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, then 5, then 6, 7, okay, then, yeah, I finished 2 Castlevanias, which is 7, finished Cruel, which makes it 8, and then I finished, of course, this Devour bootleg game. Well, except for the 2-player, but I think I'm mostly just doing the single player, so I think it counts, so it's 9. And then Distant Space, which is 10. And then obviously the next game I finished, that's 10 in total. Everhood 2, which makes it 11. Now, let's see. This game I finished. Hotline Miami, but I actually finished it on my previous archive Steam account, so I'll count that as like 12 and stuff. It happened like this year in 2025 and stuff, and that was the last time I used my account. Iron Meat, which makes it 13. Mainframes, which is 14. Limbo, which I finished and stuff, which makes it 15. Mullen Magic, which makes it 16. I finished that one. Then there was another game, Neon, which is 17. I finished that game. And then Prison City and Post Void, even though I disliked it, those 2 games, I still finished them, which makes it 18 and 19. And then Streets of Rage 4, which makes it 20. Now, UFO 50. Do I include this one? I believe not. Yeah, and I think that's it. Yep, I officially finished 20 games and stuff. Okay, 21 if you include Undertale, but I'm trying to get the true ending and stuff. And I'm going to upload that soon. So yeah, that was in total 20 games I finished. And if you want to know how I finished that many video games, like 20, I know it's not a big number, but it's kind of a big number. It's simply, I have just 4 tips. Number 1, simply, I would not recommend add-on to it. Basically, don't try to like buy a lot of games and stuff if you're trying to struggle to finish a couple of games. What I mean by that is that, let's say I bought Cuphead, but then I added a bunch of other games like Castle Crashers, Call of Duty, or, Blatro, or Anton Blast, then it's pretty much going to be an unfair fight. How are you going to finish it? So I suggest maybe finish this game before you buy the next game and stuff. The second thing is always play the game on very easy mode. That's pretty much how I was able to, complete these games fast, because of the easy mode that some of these games did. And number 3, always try to do the game that you think you can confidently, destroy and defeat. Well, like the, main story mode, no like collectibles, side missions, or 100%ing and stuff. Don't do the games that you think are going to be way too complex. Like a game I haven't played yet was Payday 2, because I know this game is going to be very complex and very long and stuff, so that's why I haven't touched it yet. So I did the short games like Prison City, which was a good old 2D platformer. A short game, something I'm used to and stuff. And now the 4th step is obviously don't try to 100% everything. Just beat the main story mode and that's it. The only game I 100%ed were Distant Space, because that game was easy. Neon, that game was easy. You just pretty much just have to complete the entire game just to gain all the achievements. But Iron Me, the reason why I 100% that game was because, well, I loved how it did its achievement, and how it complemented, the level design and stuff, and yeah. But I don't plan to really do that anymore. And stuff, and yeah, to 100% other games. I made 100% the Castlevania Anniversary Collection, but I'm not sure. So yeah. And now a bonus one. This is kind of like, you don't have to follow this one. This is kind of more optional, but I would kind of recommend you guys call it a video game collection instead of a backlog, because I say a collection is definitely a lot more positive than a backlog. A backlog, I feel, is kind of like a negative way owning this many games. When video games are meant to be fun, positive, amazing entertainment, adventures with their own unique identity. So that's why I call it a collection, because to almost say like, hey, I have all these amazing adventures and I'm, proud of it. I can't wait what kind of adventure that each game goes on. Okay, I didn't enjoy Post Void because I gave it a dislike, but these other games I definitely enjoyed and stuff. So yeah. And that's basically it. That's basically how I was able to beat 20 games. I plan to hopefully finish maybe 50 this year, or who knows, maybe I could finish more than that, and yeah. So I hope you all remember and understand these tips and stuff, and yeah. Alright guys, this is E63 saying farewell, and stay tuned for my Undertale true actual ending finale video, and of course Ina63 end of the month April 2025 rewind video. Those two I cannot wait to upload. So yeah, this is Ina63 saying farewell, and good luck. Hopefully you complete your guys' video game collection. So yeah, farewell.